White Christmas. The dude killed the dad and the daughter. They put it inside his mind and shit like that. Got a confession to maybe you can like block people and it was the eye shit. The Zen eyes they call it. I think that could definitely be a real thing.
Lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Smart in the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Irving is out there with Paul George, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. He just recently learned that we'll get to see MP at All-Star Weekend. Well, Greg, great to see him share the spotlight with the best the NBA has to offer.
And it's a chance for MP to show the people what he is truly capable of. You know he won't waste an opportunity to display his skills.
And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
And here is Irving after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Gallinari against George. Tatum on the wing. Gallinari, a screen on Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. The shot off that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Now Tatum. Paul George missing from long range. Teardrop shot. That one falls.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Irving sets a screen for George. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Tatum. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving misses.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Smart on the wing. Covered by Irving. Back to Tatum. Off target from outside. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Tatum against Middleton to the middle. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Brown, Boston again missing. Milwaukee in the lead. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Portis a screen on Williams. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Offensive rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Gallinari kicks to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 5. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Smart, and there's the drive. Giannis grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Smart. Irving passes to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Portis. Gallinari with the steal.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer, and with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Irving, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got it.
Get ready for the comeback. You're not going to hold my guys down
right
for
in the
long.
heart of the schedule. What are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Irving kicks to Middleton. Irving a screen on Gallinari. The shot by George, wide open. And the 3-ball is good. George has got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brown the pass to Smart. Gallinari on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Some changes for Boston. Grant Williams comes in for Gallinari. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Irving looking over the floor. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And the Bucks are on a
Prince is checked in for the Bucks. John Wall comes in for Chris Middleton. Celtics also with a sub. Ogden's checked in.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Now Brogdon following the three-point attempt by John Wall. And, oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. Irving, good.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Celtics trail by 6. Brogdon outside. Williams a screen on Irving. Here's Brogdon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Brogdon does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
Back to Irving. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 8 points for Doc.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brogdon's got 5.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Antetokounmpo dishes to George. Lets it go from 14. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Irving sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Outside Irving. Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Memphis.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Now here's Tatum. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Irving, good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Tatum. Here's Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, although he's got a little bit of a hesitation hitch in this shot, Brogdon is a legitimate shooter.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Clippers.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here's Pritchard after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Irving. Brogdon finds Williams. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Wall wide open. Misses the 3.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Tatum. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Irving with a clean look. Buries it from three-point range. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
For 3, Brogdon. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's deflected. Stolen by Brogdon. Tatum against George. The pass to Williams. On the wing, Williams. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Milwaukee now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Irving against Brogdon. Now, here is Irving. Pulls it from the elbow. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
These boys is legit!
21. NBA broadcast. Glad to have you with us. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. Williams is out there with Johnson, and it's Thomas in at the point guard. Now here's Irving after Jaylen Brown's miss. Right side, Irving. Pass to Bembry from outside the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 9 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
You know, you've got to have the floater in your bag if you're a little guy because it negates the size advantage most defenders are going to have on you.
Bembry gets a screen from Irving. Bembry kicks to Irving. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 19 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Clippers delivered in a major way. He scored 40 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now Thomas. After Joe Ingles missing on that last three-pointer. Thomas finds Brown. Johnson sets the screen for Brown. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Irving. Passes it to Middleton. Middleton gets a screen from Irving. From deep Ingles. And Boston with the rebound. Brown the pass to Thomas. Here's Brogdon. And the powerful one-handed slam.
You don't want to leave guys free when Thomas has the ball. He's really good at finding the open man. Solid possession there.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster. So many.
Don't try to pull that stuff. Nice call, right?
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
Bembry misses. Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Here's Williams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Irving attacking. That shot off. Good D by Williams. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Thomas with it. Guarded now by Irving. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Middleton kicks to Irving. Middleton, a screen on Thomas. Back to Middleton. Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the basket by Ingles.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Brown outside. Johnson the screen. Tries from 10. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Irving. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Guys, his consistency in terms of seize control.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Portis. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Celtics trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And here is Thomas following the 3 from Irving. Now Thomas, 6 points for him. Over in the corner, Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Yep.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Middleton outside. Smith on the wing. Thomas covering. Smith the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on him. That's the way you do it.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And here's Giannis after Gallinari made the last three-pointer. Misses from short range. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. 8-point game. Thomas. Good work defensively by Smith. Bucks shooting reasonably well, 45%. The Bucks working the ball around. The feed to Giannis. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Here's Brown, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Two.
The first free throw is good. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Prince is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Paul George in for Joe Ingles. Second free throw, no good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Celtics trail by 8. And here is Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Pritchard. He takes it in. He can't get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. The first one falls. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
John Wall's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Williams, a screen on George. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, George. Offline with his 3. Celtics trail by 10. And the pass to Pritchard. Tatum looking around. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 6 points.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one on Hill, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Giannis has taken it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wall. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 8. Down low, there's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Giannis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
That free throw, no good.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Good on the second free throw.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's Brogdon. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Drills it from outside. Gallinari's got 6 here in this quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Hill. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wall. Antetokounmpo against Williams. And they double up Giannis. From deep, Wall. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after this. 54.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Checking out the Celtics, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People are talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
They need to be more assertive, force the defense to defend. They're trailing partly because they can't get to the line.
I agree totally, big fella. In a game this close, free throws often spell the difference. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Doc has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Paul George is out there with Irving, and it's Middleton in at the 3. They're the for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch. Shoot.
Smart dishes to Gallinari. Stolen by Middleton. Outside Irving. Giannis up top. Brown against George. Portis a screen on Brown. George passes to Portis. Gallinari dishes to Brown. Gallinari up top, defended by George. Celtics passing it around. Brown finds Smart. Over Irving. That one off the back iron and out.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
It's tipped. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Passes to Tatum. Williams a screen on Middleton. Back to Smart beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And it's Irving missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Tatum.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Irving kicks to Middleton. Irving sets a screen for Middleton. Over Smart, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smart against Irving. Here's Tatum. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
You know, right there, you see some of the old school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
Irving passes to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. No good from Irving. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 7. Back to Smart. He kicks to Gallinari. Right side, Williams. For 3. The rebound by Middleton.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
Grant Williams is checked in for Gallinari. Celtics trail by 7. Smart with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Back to Smart. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still
The Bucks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Williams, a screen on George. Outside Williams. Here's the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bucks leading by 9. Irving from long range. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. 33 points for Doc.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Middleton against Tatum. Outside Williams. Johnson in the corner. Williams sets a screen for Johnson. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Irving passes to Antetokounmpo.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
High post Johnson. Back to Smart. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by the Bucks.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
George, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Johnson down low. Giannis is there. The three. Smart misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did.
As they get Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Bucks. DeAndre Bembry comes in for George. Thomas checked in for Boston. Irving. And the call on the shot.
Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
And it's Brown missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Brown. 6 points for him. Count it from 12. Brown's got 8 points.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Here's Irving. Portis' screen on Thomas. Irving kicks to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Portis. 37 points for Doc.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Shot from 12. That one wide left.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Oh, the lob to Irving. And Irving throws it down.
And Middleton is just the total package. Not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Here's Smart. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Brown. Eight feet away. Yes, that goes in. Brown's got 4 this quarter. And it's Irving with the ball for the Bucks. The lead is 15. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Brown. Great D that time from Middleton. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen. It's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Prince is checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Now, here's Ingles. Nailed from three-point land. Ingles has got his second basket.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Kicks it to Johnson. Brogdon the pass to Thomas. Williams sets a screen for Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside Irving. Prince with a screen on Thomas. Kicks it out to Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
Third personal foul. 14 foul.
That's taking care of business, fellas.
John Wall's checked in.
Torture, man. He just torture.
Celtics trail by 20. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Tatum against Middleton. Just 3 to shoot. There's Brown with the 3. And no good. And Milwaukee the other way now.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
Every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Smart passes to Tatum. There's the triple. Giannis grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Celtics trail by 21. And there's the pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. Kicks it down to Middleton. And stolen by Tatum.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Irving passes to Antetokounmpo, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Outside, George. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. And then Irving slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is showtime.
When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Wall, no luck.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Smart passes to Brogdon. And here's Tatum for 3. Williams kicks to Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 12 points for Jaylen Brown.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. To the inside. Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Castellanos. Shooting foul as the...
Robert Williams. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
As a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Bobby Portis is checked in for John Wall.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Here's Tatum, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost a perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
2 points. That one goes. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
And neither guys, I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart. Deflects the pass. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Williams. Celtics trail by 19. Smart on the wing. He's covered by Irving. They double him with Irving. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Free throw line jump shot. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. Williams against Irving. Irving double team. Back to Middleton. And here's George for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Brogdon against George. Here's Smart. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Brogdon against Middleton. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And the Gallinari's checked in. And the Celtics shooting 40% from the field. Smart kicks to Tatum. Williams a screen. Tatum dishes to Williams. Tatum passes to Gallinari. Williams sets a screen for Gallinari. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Milwaukee leading by 22. In the corner, George with it. And stolen by Tatum. To the paint. And it's Brown missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Irving against Smart.
Oh. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament. Oh, watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Gallinari outside. Passes it to Tatum to stop the run. It's rebounded by Portis.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams.
Personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Make it rain. MP, make it rain.
DeAndre Bembry comes in for Chris Middleton. Hill, he's checked in for George. And subbed in for Hill. And then for Boston, Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Robert Williams. Brown comes in for Johnson. And Brogdon subbed in for Thomas. Here's Gallinari. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Irving double team. There's the dish to Prince. Prince gets the screen from Irving from down low. And the shot goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Brown. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut it. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Irving. 4 on the clock. From deep, Prince. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And they're going to close them out here for the 2nd time this year. This gives them a season series lead of 2-0 with just 1 game left to play against the Celtics.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Doc.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with it. Gallinari, a screen on Prince. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And a miss there on the triple. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Smith against Brown. Smith outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our...
Hey, everyone. All right, man, you up first right here.
Congratulations on being chosen for the Rookie Sophomore Challenge. Now, as you look back on the first half of your rookie year, what has been the biggest adjustment coming into the NBA?
Wow. One of my biggest adjustments, man, might be the speed of the game. You know, listen, in the NBA, gaps close in microseconds. Microseconds. Like, you might think you have a wide open shot or a pass, and the next you know, you got some guy swooping in ready to swat it away. You basically have to rush every shot, bruh. Like, every shot. Otherwise, you won't be open. It's that fast, man.
All right. Could you elaborate on something for me? How do you feel your rookie year has stacked up to some of your fellow draftees like Shep Owens, who a lot of people wanted to see drafted instead of you?
Yo, are there still people that still feel that way? Like, yo, I guess I haven't been here long enough, clearly. You know, but I think it's a good thing that people are going to see us on the same court. You know, they're going to make their own decision. I hope they do. Now, I'm pretty confident that no one is going to be questioning the decision of why I was drafted at the end of the season. Let's go to Candace. I'm sure it's going to be a tough question coming from you.
So I'm curious, does being named an all-star change how you view yourself at this stage in your career?
Good question. You know, it shows that I've arrived ahead of schedule when it comes to being a star in this league. You know, most folks my age are in the Rising Stars Challenge. You know, I'm going to be out there on Sunday night like LeBron and MJ. And that's where I belong.
So what does being named an all-star mean to you off the court? Are there any endorsement opportunities you're particularly interested in?
Yeah, you know, I'm really hoping this means I can finally get my own signature sneaker. You know, I know the streets are thirsty for it. You know, I believe my time has come.
Are you a sneakerhead?
Oh, without a doubt. You know, I love all my hypebeast stuff. Hey, if it's super rare, I'm into it. Rest assured. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.